I'm Adam Carolla. You may remember me from my infamous appearance on Space Ghost Coast to Coast. You know, ever since I became a big Hollywood celebrity, I often get asked what I'm doing to make the world a better place. What charities do I give to? But I didn't come here to talk about that. I came here to talk about the Vermont Teddy Bear Company. Did you know that they have dozens of varieties of teddy bears for you and the whole family to choose from? You'll feel like a kid in a candy store when you get a load of all these bears. So order your Vermont Teddy Bear today. I'm Adam Carolla. It's time for Ink the Book Show with your host, Ryan O'Connor. And now, let's ink the book.
It's that time again, where we ink the book. Back to this page. I've been prepping stuff for putting together the first little issue. Like I said, this book was not originally planned to be issues, but I just want to have something to show for all this work. So I am gonna put them up for sale somewhere eventually. These like little black and white issues. Eventually, it'll be a big 230 page book. Full color is the little scheme in here. My roommates are watching football, if you can hear them. But yeah, so I'm getting stuff ready. I want to put together that first book, that first little 24-page book together fairly soon. But I also want to have the next one kind of ready to come out maybe like the following month. Like maybe I'll make another one available every month. I'll have to figure out the math, but that's what we're doing. Okay. So, dang it, I just tightened this. It's not me, it's the camera. I just tightened it right before the show. Okay. I'm gonna do this angle thing again, because I think my left hand gets in the way. You can't really see what I'm doing otherwise. Okay. So, because I don't have the kind of money I want to drop on a scanner that'll scan these 11 by 17 pages, I'm gonna see if I can do this at a library or something tomorrow. So I've been cleaning up pages, erasing and whiting out, and also figuring out the the packaging for a floppy, like the cover, and so I'm not just going to give it the cover of the whole book. It wouldn't make sense. So I was kind of planning that out. Yeah, hopefully we'll have that pretty soon. We're taking baby steps. Tomorrow's going to be hopefully a big step in getting that thing put together, started. Anyway, it's been my main focus today. Actually, I haven't even. Well, I've drawn it, and I started inking it, but I haven't finished my Inktober drawing for today yet. It's 8:30. Oh, so many jobs to do. So few me's to do them. I tell you, prepping these videos is so time consuming that I might just stop doing thumbnails and Adam Carolla commercials for a while. It's a lot. It's a lot of like mostly unnecessary stuff to do. But it does give this stuff a little more character, I guess. Did you ever get the feeling you was being watched? Well, this ink is the last of that Hobby Lobby brand ink I've been using. And I've got this huge, gigantic bottle of Speedball ink sitting on my desk here that I can crack open probably tonight, probably during this stream. Because I don't think what I poured is going to last me the rest of this page. Let's see. Just take a peek. Um, the point won't stay in my brush as usual. No, I've been having a good week with it. Let's see. There we go. There's a point. So yeah, I went out and I bought like a little, not a portfolio, I guess, I don't know. I bought some kind of like art tote bag thing. So I can transport stuff to like a print shop or the library is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna check out the local library tomorrow, which I've never been to. There's actually a closer local library, like right up the street from me. But one time I walked in there, and for some reason I didn't like the place and walked right out. It looks like it looked like a multi. It looked like a gym, but there's another one near here that I just applied for a card for. I'll go pick it up tomorrow and see if they got what I need. I need a big printer, or rather a big scanner for these 11 by 17 comic pages. And if they don't, I'm pretty sure they do at my old library. So I don't know if libraries require. I should talk to my friend about that. My friend worked in a library creative space for like the longest time. But so I'm just wondering if the one like by my parents' house, which I'm pretty sure does have stuff I can use. I was trying to apply for a like get a new library card for there because I don't have an active one anymore, or one at all for that matter. But I'm just wondering if I can use their like printing services without a library card. If I can just walk in and use it. But instead, I just applied for one at the place near me. See, if they don't, I'll find somewhere to print or to scan these pages. Because I can't find a scanner that I'm willing to throw all that money down on. That doesn't cost like $700 or something. So we'll see. Dumble, dumble, dumble. Oh, tired. Let's see here. Yeah. So yeah, I've been cleaning up pages all day, getting them ready to be scanned. I was about to just gather all my pages into into that carrier that I bought, that little tote bag or whatever it is. And it's rigid. It's got like rigid padding inside, and it's kind of narrow, and it's nice and big. And I was about to just load a bunch of pages into it, and then I was like, "Whoa, I can't be doing that." There's pencils all over them, and then as I was just like going to erase pencils, I realized like, yeah, a lot of them still need to be touched up too with like whiteout, and there's all kinds of rogue lines like this one. So I did a pass on a bunch of pages. After I do my Inktober thing tonight, my Inktober drawing tonight, I will go back to that, doing more pages. I gotta figure out where I'm printing them. I was looking at Kablam, which I've heard good things about, I believe. I don't quite get it. By which I mean I was like putting in the order, and it didn't. As far as I went, without having files, I didn't see a thing that asked for files either. It just said to submit your order. So maybe you do it after the fact. I wasn't quite clear on that, but I've heard of people using Blam before. That's KA-Blam. And they're like, they make comics and they have templates and all kinds of resources and stuff. I believe. I don't know. I didn't look at the site too thoroughly today. I did download like a page template that I don't know how much I need that. I've kind of been utilizing the pages things, and it doesn't seem like it's much different. The pages guides on here doesn't seem too different from what their guide calls for. Okay. My brother got me to listen to the new, what do you call it? Angels and Airwaves album. I'll say this: it's good, but it's not what I want out of music. You know what I mean? It is very good. It's a strong album, but it's not. It's like the last Blink-182 album that Tom DeLonge was on. Like he's very good at what he does. I guess I don't know. It's not. I, I don't want it to sound like the '80s and stuff. No, I don't know. It's alright. It's not exactly for me. Though I'll say I every time I listen to an interview with Tom DeLonge, I listened to a couple today, and he's he's he sounds like a very interesting guy to me. I'm very interested in a lot of the stuff he has to say. Now, I don't know that I'll be into his movies or his music or his stuff anymore. Which is not to say he's doing a bad job. It's just I don't think it's for me. Exactly. I was a big Blink-182 fan. I like that Boxcar Racer album. That's one of my favorite albums. But you know, they went a different direction. That's okay. Pardon me. You know, they seem to understand that, like, when you go another direction, you're gonna kind of like, I don't want to say alienate your fans, but you're gonna get drop off and maybe gain a new crowd. I don't know. Oh, with my Inktober drawing for today, I was kind of talking about what I was thinking of doing, and I didn't quite go with what I was saying. I went a werewolf route. I don't think I've done a werewolf for Inktober so far. I don't think. I'm gonna go look now. No, I haven't. Okay, I gotta move because I still want to do a lot of stuff today, and it's getting late. So if I ink in stark silence for a while, it's because I'm focusing. Not because I'm a bad entertainer, but that too. I was like, I don't get this hand. I'm gonna shift that so it looks more normal at a glance. Now I want to have all the whole book inked by April. I need to start like planning out my my inking schedule a little more rigidly. I've got a planner that I bought. I like when I was doing my animation, my Bonehead cartoon that'll eventually get up here. I got really dependent on my planner, and I need to start doing that again. I bought one, but I haven't really used it. So I'm thinking I want to try and just aim for 7 pages a week. That doesn't mean I have to do it every day, but it means I have to do 7 pages a week. Maybe I could chop that down a little bit. Let's see. 235 minus 28. Let's call it. Okay, let's call it 200 pages actually, because that's kind of what we're down to, I think. Divided by 7 days a week. What? 200 divided by 7 is 28 weeks. So 28 weeks. 7 months. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. I think that tells me I gotta start hauling butt. Okay. Oh. Um, so, if I put together this first little issue thing, when do I think I'll have it out by? Well, dude. Okay, when do I think I'll have it out by? So I have to do some ink some extra work for it, right? Do some writing for it. Well, yeah, because I have. Well, first of all, I have to dialogue it. Do the balloons, and the. It's going to be black and white, so I'm not worried about coloring it for this iteration of it. Because the whole point is just to get something out, right? I'm not going to color it. I'm just going to keep plowing through with inking this. But I figure for each one, I'll do like a little cover for. I don't think I'm going to go too crazy on them, but I can do a cover front and back. A book needs a cover. And I'm going to write like a little intro to it. I'm going to. I never got rid of that fruit bowl on the ground and on the other page. But I got to remember to do that. Yeah, there's a little bit of work to do. Then I gotta like get like a place to print them. And actually get them in hand. Let's see. This is all going to be like between now and Christmas too, isn't it? Well, I'll say I'm gonna shoot for having it put together by Christmas. I don't know if I'll be selling them for Christmas. Before Christmas. I think that might be too ambitious to try and be selling them out of the house at Christmas. But I hope to at least have them by Christmas. How about that? This brush. Let me try. There's another one hiding in here. If I can get it. Yeah, we're gonna make some comics, and then I was looking into how and where I'm selling these a little bit today. We're figuring out next steps, and I'll talk about it more later, like as I figure out exactly what I'm doing. But tomorrow I'm looking to see if I can print these at the local library. Not print, I keep saying that. Scan them. These giant pages. And we'll go from there. And I'm trying to just have them as ready as possible to be scanned, you know what I mean? So I'm not futzing around with them so I don't have to mess around with them too much in Photoshop and clean up the scans dramatically, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what I was working at today. So on top of trying to get all the black and white the way it's supposed to be, cleaning up little like corners and edges, making sure there's no trying to get rid of any unwanted white spots in my blacks. Just cleaning a lot of edges. On top of all that, erasing all my pencils. Or whiting out what doesn't erase very well. So there's some of that going on. But also making sure I get all those little eraser shavings off it. I have a lot of issues when I've scanned stuff in the past of I'll scan something. I'll scan a page and then it's a while later, and I noticed there's like all these eraser shavings like throughout the scan. So I'm trying to make sure they're clean pages. I mean, you can always fix that stuff in Photoshop, but I'm trying to make it as straightforward as I can. Oof. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm not so talkative on this one. I kind of I kind of talked about everything in my head yesterday. You got everything new from me already today, and I am trying to focus and. Oh, come on. Oh, is this all dried up? Is that the problem? Probably. I can try my name brand ink in a moment here. There's a problem though. Like I feel like I'm constantly emptying my head, and I can barely keep up with that sometimes. Doing a show a day here. Um, Now, if I had someone to talk to, rather than just talk to myself, it would help, I guess. Maybe I should call up my brother Liam. But you know, I never feel like bothering anybody. I could talk to him about how I watched the Angels, or listened to the Angels and Airwaves album. I've never listened to their music before, by the way. It's 9:15, and you know what time that is. Time to draw. I'm gonna do. Oh, Jupiter's moon. I want to mix the inks. I feel like that. The thing I want to do. That's what I feel. I don't see it hurting, but I'm just gonna pour new ink in a moment here. Oh, mama. It's mighty strange. You're looking happily deranged. Aw, nerds. You know what I did. I forgot what plane I was on. Of existence. United Airlines. Pour this new ink before I don't ever do it. This ginormous bottle of ink. It's 32 ounces. It was $35 at. Did I say 35? I don't know why I said that. I think it was $15 at dickblick.com. No, easy does it. It might be doesing it a little too easy. But I don't want to surprise myself and just waterfall it onto the desk. Because then I'll jump up and get ink everywhere. Okay. Here we go, and I like the feel. Yes. That feels good. I got a point back in my brush from having fresh ink. And this ink feels really smooth. No, I'll probably be complaining in the next 15 minutes again anyway, but I think there's something to if you go with good, if you invest in good art supplies, you will be better off than if you didn't. seems to be the case every time I go with something. Because I've been burning through that bottle forever of the Hobby Lobby brand one. And right off the bat, this feels so much better. And that's what I said about these brushes when I first tried these Winsor and Newton brushes. As opposed to like Hobby Lobby brushes. So this ink is Speedball. It's the brand. India ink. Waterproof India ink. Doesn't say waterproof right there. I know it is. Super Black India ink. Speedball. I just got it from dickbrook.com. I'm trying to like get it so I don't have to buy any art supplies for a while. So I went with the huge jug. What's something that's really going to get my motor mouth running? Sometimes I'll get started on a subject and then I'm just like off the walls, not quiet. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm going anywhere. Like the other day, I was talking about how maybe I'd take a little trip out to like Starved Rock or Devil's Lake or something. I think either of those trips are about 3 hours, and I don't want to spend 6 hours driving and also not be producing anything. I'm doing enough of that as it is. Like I'm not as far along on this as I intend to be. So, and I know on Saturday, I'm very likely not going to have time to work on a page. I really, really, really got to try and make time every day. But there's a good chance I may not have time on Saturday. So as of my birthday, They Might Be Giants have released 5 preview tracks off their upcoming album Book. And there's only 15 tracks on the album. They've released a third of the tracks essentially for free. They're like on Spotify, they're on YouTube, they're streaming everywhere. And they said on the one that they released on my birthday, they said that's the penultimate preview track. So what, they're going to release another one before the book's released next month? Or but before it is a book, but it's also, it's like an art book and an album. They say art book, it just comes with a book with like the lyrics and some photography. But it comes out, let me see here. November 12th, so less than a month. They're talking about releasing another track before it comes out, which seems a little much. It's like I've been seeing a lot of people kind of complain about that. Where they're like, I like to go into these albums blind, and yeah, usually I do too. I ate up everything they gave me on this one, but yeah, usually I'll even download preview tracks that they might put out, but I won't listen to them until the album's released. That's gotta get fixed. I'll get that in a little bit. And 6 is an awful lot of tracks for a 15-track album to put out ahead of time, I feel. I forgot about its pant. It's a little Bonehead pants. Yeah, this feels really comfortable. This ink. Even if I'm using it like I'm trimming bushes or something, even if it looks like I'm drawing with a hacksaw, it feels really comfortable. So this is a Canson 11x17 artboard. Winsor & Newton Series 7 Kolinsky brush, which I know a lot of artists swear by. Their source always seems to be that's what Calvin and Hobbes was done with by the great Bill Watterson. He used these brushes. So Winsor Newton Series 7 Kolinsky brush. This here is a number 3. The one I was starting out tonight with was a number 2. I usually alternate between a 2 and a 3. And maybe that has been my problem. Could be that I've been using cheap ink. That's been giving me problems with my brush. Because if you spring the extra bit of dough, you're paying for like a higher, a little bit higher quality. They, I don't know. They make it their business to, Hobby Lobby's like dabbling in all kinds of things. Speedball, it's more just, well, they make pens and stuff too, but I don't know. But, it's more of a specialty thing. Canson specializes more in their whatever products, and Speedball and Winsor & Newton, they're all like specialty. It's like they want you to buy their product, so they want you to come back to it. Okay. I mean, I guess Hobby Lobby probably does too, but you know what you know what I mean. Like you're gonna buy art supplies if you walk into a Hobby Lobby, no matter what. And they make a little bit of everything. There's nothing that they specialize in other than selling you whatever you buy. I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? I'm just saying, buy the name brand stuff. And before I was just dabbling in trying to learn inking. Now that I'm inking an actual project, like once I ran out of the other stuff, I bought like the good stuff. Because I want my project to look good. It also cooperates better with my brush. And these brushes I was saving to use until I started, like, I wasn't going to use these brushes until I started actually inking the book. Before that, I was using, like, same thing, Hobby Lobby brand brushes that come like 12 to a pack. Now, this brush alone is probably like $24, $25. So you know what I mean? Like it's a little more, this isn't something you want to throw away as opposed to a brush that came in a pack of like 12 brushes for $5.99. Which is what I was using before I started inking the book. So you'll find, like, when you start using real art tools over like the casual set of tools that like a very casual artist would use, you'll notice like an uptick in quality. I'm finding, like, real quick. I'm just saying, like, when you want to do like a good, when you want to do like a big, like a serious project, right? Don't pull out your, like your I don't know. I'm trying to think of some rinky-dink brand. Your Crayola. Watercolor set. I understand Winsor & Newton has good watercolors. I'm trying to think of what else. Do I have a good watercolor set? I don't know what I have, but mm-hmm. But yeah, once I started using this ink, my brush immediately stopped fighting with me, and it feels so smooth. This is good ink. It reminds me exactly of when I started using these, because I was inking stuff on this YouTube channel before I started inking the book. I was inking a bunch of like practice Bonehead cards, and then when it came time to do the first page of the book, I switched to this brush. I was like, whoa, that feels so much better. It's exactly what it reminds me of. Now, you've heard me say 1,000,002,000 times, essentially, where I'm saying a shoddy craftsman blames his tools. But, I mean, well, really, like, in a pinch, you should be able to make the other tools work for you. You should be able to make them work for you. But, I don't know. Quality, man. If you go for quality, though, you might have an easier time. All I'm saying now. Let me see here. Just I just like to check every so often after I get into the stream a bit. I'm just curious if anybody's liking the link or whatever. I don't know. Oops. All right. Okay. And then wondering if I'm gonna go black on this wall again too, I think. This, I'm pretty certain. No. What I was gonna say wasn't true, but it also didn't matter. I just noticed also that they switched places, which I don't think is too stupid. But I can just really sense how much better my next book would be. I mean, you learn by doing. That's all there is to it. I mean, learn by doing. That's why you can't be afraid of just starting a project. It's like everybody says it. All like, you know, it's like just get your stuff out there. Get your stuff out there. I mean, really, like I'm not even sure that this book is a good story, but I am trying to make it as good as I can as I go. And I when I wrote it, I was really trying to write as good a story as I could, and I'm still not sure. I'm really still not sure at all if it's written well, like if it's a good story, if it's. I won't say it's not worth my time though that I'm putting into it, because I'm learning a lot as I go on this. I'm becoming a much better traditional artist. I'm just becoming a much better artist, and in fact, I'm figuring stuff out about storytelling in worrying about this story. I'm figuring stuff out about problem solving drawings and art supplies and messes on the page and continuity, and it's like every step I'm learning something. And maybe you don't need a ginormous 230 page project to learn everything you need to know. It's like I want to put out a big book. Maybe you don't want to put out a big book, like as an experiment. Maybe you just want to make a 24 page floppy. But I mean, the thing is, you're gonna learn so much just by doing it if you just do your thing. You just make a thing, get your stuff out there, like everybody says. If you just focus on being able to try and get a thing finished, I mean, right there, hopefully you'll be, you know, that's the other thing. It's like I'm also like improving my work ethic or working on my work ethic, and even on my worst days, like I'm still less of a layabout than I used to be. And today was a pretty lazy day for me, even though I did a lot. Kind of a lot. Not a dramatic lot, but I did get a lot done. And I'm not done yet doing what I gotta do today. the biggest thing for me has always been like tricking myself into not being lazy. Because if I don't have to get out of bed in the morning, it's hard to get me out of bed. It's like, I know there's stuff that needs to be done, but it's rough. Yeah, okay. Wasn't sure if I finished a panel up there. Okay. Yeah. Even though I'm using this brush like a Neanderthal, it handles very well with this ink. I'm just spotting blacks. Trying to look for places to break up the white on the page. It's 10 o'clock. I got stuff to do. I gotta finish my Inktober drawing for the day. I was gonna start the next page. You know, I'm all sucked into this now. I had to start another page, but I don't like breaking Inktober. In the 3 years, I don't think I've done it. The 3 years that I've done Inktober, I don't think I've broken the commitment. It's like I get kind of superstitious about stuff like that. Not literally superstitious, but you know what I mean. Like I get kind of like antsy to keep that ball rolling. Okay, I'm gonna clean my brush. I'm gonna finish my Inktober, and then I'm gonna go back to cleaning up pages, I think. But here's this one. It's another werewolf. I feel like I've been drawing a lot of werewolves lately, but I haven't done one that I've posted lately. I might have shown you a werewolf here. These trees are actually going to be white, I believe, because the sky's going to go to black. He's got like little ticks on him. Came out of the woods, I think is the idea. He's going, hooch! Okay. Alright, I gotta go. Love you. Be kind to those who depend on you. Is the little thing I'm gonna leave you with. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Yep. Don't go to bed stinking. Take your baths, take your showers, and be good to everyone, even bad people.